So for today's adventure, Paul's getting a surgery!
So this is gonna suck. Can't sit down right for a couple weeks.
With another vlog just for you guys, and today is gonna be a little bit easier to record because Sushi's not here. Where is Sushi? Well, Sushi's right now at our house, but her grandmother is watching her. So for today's vlog, we could not take her along on this adventure. We could.
Not the most ideal.
I totally get it. Germs, sick people, understandable.
The vid.
So it's like an unspoken rule, the baby never goes to the hospital at all. So the only time she did go was her ultrasound recently, and everybody was still having a heart attack, thinking she was gonna get sick, which she still kind of did. So point proven. So for today's adventure, Paul's getting a surgery! What? It is all about the fistula, guys. We have rescheduled the surgery like 3 times already just because it was hard for someone to watch the baby. Then the baby got sick, and also as well as timing. Like,
the time the schedule was made for.
I need to be sane. I have to take care of Paul after the surgery and Sushi. If she is grumpy,
makes it worse.
It makes everything worse. It's not going to be smooth. Like, and then in the end, I will be tested on my patience, and I'm going to start snapping at everybody, which we don't want. So we need something easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And here goes Paul talking about what's going on.
So many moons ago, at the beginning of the year, before I got my colostomy placed, I was having really, really bad pain going to the bathroom. Every bowel movement, I mean, it was
agonizing,
excruciating pain. I was crying every time I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, guys, like I would walk in there. He's in the fetal position. I mean, screaming. I've never seen him in such pain.
Yeah, no, it sucked. I never want to have to go through that again, because I'd rather go through this surgery over and over again than that pain, because that's how bad that pain was. And I know some woman out there is be like, I birthed 3 children. You don't know what pain is.
Seriously.
Sucked. So I went to my GI doctor. They suspected a fistula. I did an MRI, and this confirmed, yes, you have an anal fistula. So what happened is they sent me to a colon rectal surgeon. He gave me an exam. He looked at it and he goes, okay, so what we have to do right now is a Seaton placement and an exam under anesthesia. Obviously, I'm very tender at the time, very sore, very painful. So he's like, I'm not going to go looking in there or anything without you being completely knocked out. So that's what we did. We went to the hospital, put me under anesthesia, did a general exam and a flexible sigmoidoscopy. So they don't do a full colonoscopy, just a little bit to see. They did that. They placed the Seaton. The Seaton is like a little blue, like they say it's rubber. It's like plastic. I call it my zip tie.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a zip tie when I saw it.
Yeah, Janice did see it.
I did.
Later, we'll talk about that. And what happened is that they thread it through and then they tie it off. So I feel it there in a very tender place. And then I was still going to the bathroom. It helped tremendously because what it did is the fistula, it allowed it to drain everything out of there. Plus antibiotics, no more pain, or at least 90% of the pain was gone, and it was tolerable. So from that point on, I have had the Seaton there. Once I did the colostomy, obviously there's nothing else is flowing through my rectum, and that allowed the fistula in my rectum to heal perfectly, almost perfectly. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get it removed. Now, the last time I saw my colon and rectal surgeon, in the office, they give you a small exam, and he goes, your fistula, before it was a lot deeper because, the severe inflammation and stuff like that. He said, because of now that you've had so much time to heal and everything is going well, it's very superficial. It's just underneath the skin. So he said, I'm going to remove the Seaton, but if he can, he's going to check. He's going to just slit it open and let it heal. This is the perfect time to do this because I have the fecal diversion of the colostomy. If you don't have that, they can't open it up. They just have to remove the Seaton and let it do its thing, right? This is a benefit that I have the colostomy and I have to go do this. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not going to be a painless procedure, probably.
Yeah. They said they had to cut you down there and everything.
Yes, so that's where they're going to remove the Seaton, remove like the plastic, and then just slit right down the center of the fistula to allow it to open up and allow the wound to heal. So this is gonna suck. Can't sit down right for a couple weeks. So that is gonna be the plan for today. We are en route to the hospital. Like Janice said before, I had this scheduled at a couple of their surgery centers. One, the surgery center was ridiculously difficult for scheduling and rescheduling because we had an issue come up, we got sick, so finally I'm in the main hospital. I feel more comfortable there because also Janice can be in the waiting room with me. At the surgery center, she'd literally have to wait like outside in the parking lot.
Yeah, like I wasn't allowed in. So something that is a little different, like me and Paul are always on top of it. We're always on top of these kind of things. In our last appointment, I guess we were just cut off guard. We did not ask our usual questions before a procedure. We just didn't. I don't know why. We were just like, what? Oh, another surgery? Oh, okay. Like, well, one, we know Paul has an amazing surgeon, so
we trust him.
We trust him, so I guess we were like, okay, next one we're doing this. Okay, got it. He has looked at Paul's butt like maybe like 6 times already.
We have a very intimate relationship.
We have such an inside joke about it, guys. You have no idea.
He's a sweetheart. I love him. He really is nice. I give props to him for doing the jobs that he does, because that is nightmare fuel.
So we did not ask the surgeon how long this procedure is. We have no idea. We don't know the recovery time. We don't know a lot whatsoever. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting for. So this is all up in the limbo. And me and Paul never take this approach at all. We're very organized. You know, we know all the information beforehand. Guys, even for my appendicitis, which they were like, oh, in like 4 hours, we're taking your appendix out. We still had more information then than we do now, which is insane to me. I still need a pump before we get to the hospital because I don't want to bring down my pump bag and whatnot. But let's do this, guys, and let's get this done. And we're gonna take you guys along for the ride. So let's do this.
Alrighty, guys, so we have parked. We are now walking into the hospital. As you can hear, there's lots of construction to my side here. Babe, what do you think so far?
It's annoying.
Yeah, she doesn't like loud noises. Let's go inside. We're gonna check in right now, get upstairs, get me all dressed up and ready to, be, I don't even know what to say.
Dissected?
Dissected? Yeah, let's go with that. I'm ready to be dissected.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Guys, so I'm here in the waiting room. Paul went in the back. They are prepping him, and they said they'll call me back when he's ready to go. So I'm exhausted, oh my god, so I'm just waiting here and we'll keep going, guys.
Anesthesiologist came by already, talked to me. Everything is looking good so far, so this procedure is like the other, it's under general anesthesia.
How long are you going to be out for? How long is this procedure for?
He didn't tell me, but he did say that it should be relatively quick. I asked him, I was like, why do they do these procedures under general anesthesia? He's like, there's so much stimulation going on that, you know, that it's best just to do it under general. You know what I mean? Which gets me wondering, like, you know, I don't care to do like my outpatient surgeries for like my colonoscopy at the surgery center.
Yeah, but what would happen at the surgery center?
With general anesthesia, I feel more comfortable here in the hospital. You know what I mean? Like if something happens, here's the place to be, not anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Grab your stuff.
You want to give her your glasses now? Do you have a case for them?
Because you're gonna be high.
In my ostomy bag is my wallet, my watch, everything.
Yeah. I'll get that good oxygen. Make you breathe better.
Okay, so let me just take my mask off at this point.
That's fine. You just want to keep it? That's fine. I want to go to Baldwin's Park. Taste of Baldwin.
Taste of Baldwin?
I already told you.
Oh.
The Versat still hasn't hit yet, okay?
Shut up. Yes, it has.
You can't use that. I don't know what that
this
is.
Is like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's still in my hand, but...
Paul's nervous.
I am.
You got the Versat now?
No.
Oh no, I thought you did. It's over there.
Did she give it to me?
I don't know. If so, it's not hitting you hard.
It's just on a very slow IV drip, so it's
Yeah.
go slow. I'm just a little nervous. Like
Don't
always,
be
any
nervous.
surgery you're gonna be nervous for, you know?
Oh, look at that cute pillow. Oh my god, it's for like a midget. I'm sorry. That's so
Hey,
cute.
you know what? It works though. Thank you.
Alrighty guys, so I got a better seat, or I was in a room with a bunch of other people. I want to be courteous and not talk, but now I have my own little nook. Let me show you guys real quick. Like there's little nooks in the waiting area, which is just so nice and tranquil. Like you can work, do whatever, put up your feet. It's so nice. Let me show you guys. See, isn't that nice? Like I have my own little area. So I'm just here working. I keep checking in on Paul because there is a computer board screen that tells you the progress of the patient. So I'm just here waiting, watching, and taking it easy. Alrighty guys, so the doctor just came out here. He talked to me. Everything went well. Now, there is an issue. There's always an issue. Paul having a stoma colostomy, it has its challenges. Yesterday, Paul's stoma has been prolapsing. The prolapse, I don't know, but we looked at Paul's bag yesterday and it was full of a lot of blood. We did talk to the surgeon about it, and he says in a week after Paul's, doing his recovery and everything, and when we go in for a checkup, that we'll talk about it then, talk about possible options. Me and Paul have talked about it. We don't know what we want to do, or he doesn't know what to do because he has the final say, of course. We're thinking about either getting a mesh, doing that procedure on Paul's stoma, which is pretty much apparently like a net that will help bring the stoma in or regulate how much the stoma goes out, or just doing the reversal. So we have no idea what we want to do, but thankfully they checked out Paul's colon and rectum and everything's healing and doing great. So now I'm going to wait until they call me back so I can go see Paul. Alrighty guys, I got the phone call and they told me to go back there. Let's go see Paul. You're looking cute and adorable like always. I love you. Alrighty guys, so I'm here with Paul. I will update you guys when I'm in the car and we're on our way out. Alrighty guys, so I am out here in the hospital garage picking up the car to then go pick up Paul at the front entrance of the hospital. This is where we're gonna end it because guys, when we go through an adventure like this today, I have to be on my A game. I have to take care of Paul, I have to take care of Sushi, I have to take care of the household. I mean, I don't get a moment. So once again, give me some time, but do not worry guys, we're gonna show you guys the next few days of Paul's recovery. The nurse did tell us Paul should be recovering for like 4 days, like literally be in bed. So we're gonna show you guys how he is dealing with all this. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. It truly means the world to us, and it helps us educate and spread awareness. Because, you know, when it comes down to the chronic illness world, there's no... We like to take you guys along for the ride to show you what we go through. No, this isn't for attention. No, it's not. We're not faking it till we make it. This is all real. This is our lives. So, for now, guys, adieu and goodbye.